Welcome guys. Today we will start our first lecture of web method. So what is web method? And we will see throughout our this class series what is web method, how we are using it, what is the market capitalization, how we will this will give you a benefit when you're starting learning this web method tool. So when we are in college life, we learn only Java, .NET, SQL, front-end scripting languages and all. But in a real industry, these things are very rarely used. Everything getting used by a framework or any different tools uh, that makes our life easy. So web method is one of the integration tool. What integration means? To communicate or connect to different applications. So in today's fast world, we have so many applications. None of the companies are using same application for different for same purpose. There are multiple options for same things to do. There are multiple applications available. If you are talking about 10 company from the same domain, all 10 companies are using a different tool for same. For example, let's take an example of tracking. For tracking, different company are using different software developed by different companies. Okay, so let's talk about a web method now from here. So web method is an integration tool which integrate between different application. What it means? Okay, so here if you see the definition in common language, it simply says that integrate two different systems. That's it, nothing else. So here you can see one small diagram about web method. So you can see request coming from this client, and it will come to the web method. Okay, web method process that request and convert into the different format which another system understand. So when I say the request coming and going, then you can say that would be a server like HTTP calls. No, web method can handle anything, any type of request, HTTP, FTP, SFTP, web service call, or anything. So let's see why web method come into the picture. What is real issue in current business model or in IT landscape? Okay. So next, what we are gonna see is a diagram where the real challenges start. Okay, so integration challenge. So do you see the middle? We have XYZ company. This XYZ company are dealing with a kind of any product company. You can say uh, car manufacturing. You can say mobile manufacturing. You can say shoes manufacturing. Any manufacturing companies here at Bitcoin. So when this company is dealing with different clients, for example, make a car, for example, Tata Motors is not doing everything by their own. They are not producing their own tire, tube, glasses, seat covers, seats, many things, wire, headlight, many things. They are not creating those things. So they are taking it from different vendors or different partners. For example, these two partners are tire company MRF and CEAT. So whenever Tata wanted date, tires for their vehicles, so they send order to them. So this order is not like I'm calling person, hey MRF company, give me a 20 pairs of tires with this type. No, none of the business in the faster world or in this 20th century doing like phone call by order. They have a system. So Tata Motors are using a particular system. That system is should capable to send the data to their system in MRF. So MRF might have a different technology and Tata Motors might have a different technology. For example, SAP or local ERP system or their own .NET framework or Java framework, whatever it is. So whenever both the entities are using different technology, how they are communicating with each other? That's a big challenge. Even though both are using database, one is using Oracle database, one is using SQL database. Then how they are able to communicate? Okay, so now Tata Motors wanted, see this tire things, they are somehow they managed to do it. This small application is creating a bulb, small bulb which getting used in car. They don't know any system. They are small worker, small workshop, and they don't have anything. So they says to Tata Motors, if we start buying a new application which you can collaborate with your system, then it is waste of our time and waste of money for us. So whatever we have, we can give you a file. Our transaction or our order, we are receiving order in file, we are maintaining files. So this file should able to understand by Tata Motors company softwares. So if I talk about all the format here, we see the EDI, XML, HTTP XML, then message queue, SOAP, socket, SMTP, APPC, B2B gateway. If everything wanted Tata Motors to understand everything, then Tata Motor wanted to change their business from car manufacturing to IT. The Tata Motors company's main focus is not managing all this application format and their understanding and their features and how they can communicate and all the type of databases. If you talk about database, there are 25, more than 20 databases available in the market. If Tata Motors wanted to study all the 20 database and if application or partner is using that, they can use that. Then Tata Motors need to change their business from manufacturing to IT industry. To resolve this problem, there should be someone who can understand everything and do the conversion. For example, if this small bulb creator is sending a flat file, then Tata Motor should able to read that flat file and insert into their system whatever the format they wanted. Okay, so this tire manufacturer, both MRF and CEAT has a different systems, and they are calling if they are receiving an order from Tata Motor, they should able to understand in their format. So Tata Motor sending the data in one format, but there are two tires provider. They should get the order in their format. Who will do that? Either Tata Motor wanted to hire someone or some application. The application called as a integration tools. There are multiple tools available in the market. One that we are going to learn is Webmethod. Webmethod is a market leader in integration domain where Webmethod can receive a request from one application, convert that request, format data in another format which end system understand and send in that system so they can understand it. So this is the real pain before integration tool and after integration tool. Now let's talk about one more example. So for example, let's talk about here. This is the second example I wanted to tell you how the technology got changed and how people are using different technology and what problem will occur when we are starting using multiple technology for one single transaction, one single process. Let's talk about I wanted to order one shoes from Nike, and nowadays we know the e-commerce services are many services like Amazon, Flipkart, uh, Mintra, so many. So let's talk about Amazon. The person wanted to order shoes from Amazon. There is one seller who sells the behalf of Amazon to you. This is the only thing that we saw when we order from mobile. We saw that after 10 days our product will come to my door and I'll pay for that. Done. Is that the only thing happened behind that? No, there are so many steps behind that. Our order goes to Amazon. Amazon sends that data to seller. Seller sends that data to courier partner who come into the picture to take the data, parcel from the seller and deliver to doorstep. Then seller, any product is not made by seller. There is some product company who actually create those products. So here we see Nika. So Nika is a manufacturer of shoes. So whenever there is an order came, seller should have that item. If seller says that he has only one left and there is an order of two, then seller will take more product from Nika. He won't go for Nika directly. He might go for a dealer and dealer will give it to seller. So from to dealer who gave all this product to dealer from company Nika. So this cycle start increasing. So let's talk about only this. I don't want to make more complex. So let's talk about who using which technology. Amazon AWS is another technology. Nika using SAP is another technology. Say dealer using local ERP so application which has a Oracle database as a backend, front end, anything whatever they have .NET. Seller has a .NET software where they have a Oracle database. Here is e-card system is using Java application. They have a backend as a MongoDB. Okay, and now customer is sending data. So now tell me how these all application will talk to each other. Somehow we are able to make everyone application everyone company has their IT department and they are able to make this communication happen. We can consider for now. But tomorrow seller says that I wanted to change .NET to another software. Everything got broke. Day after tomorrow Nika says SAP is too costly. I have another option. I wanted to start using that. No one will stop Nika to changing SAP application to another application for their IT need. Then again seller and dealer need to worry about and integrate within them. So this challenge is always there. To resolve this problem, we have middleware tool. Webmethod is an integration tool. Webmethod is an middleware tool. It resides at middle. So now whoever wanted to send the data, send to Webmethod and tell Webmethod that this data or this request should go to this partner. Tomorrow seller has changed their own system. Seller has to do only one thing, to inform Webmethod that we are changing our format. Webmethod guys would do the small change in their framework and everything will keep remains. So no one wanted to hire a specific team to understand everything. They wanted to hire only one or two people, those who communicate with Webmethod guys for a requirement. That's it. If tomorrow Nika wanted to change from SAP to another system, Nika will tell Webmethod guys, hey guys, from this day onward, our format from this will change to this. So Webmethod will take all the configuration so they can send data to Nika. So business will never stop or never hamper. So this is about why Webmethod is. So as at the beginning of this, I said that there are multiple integration tool in the market. So where we are? So there are MuleSoft, TIBCO, IBM, Microsoft, Bstock. There is a tool like called Bstock, Boomi, and there are SAP also come into the SAP has one model for integration. So there are many. So what we are learning as a Webmethod. Where is Webmethod? We don't see Webmethod anywhere. But Software AG is nothing but a Webmethod, and Software AG Webmethod is a market leader in this sector. Right now MuleSoft is open source that is also growing fastly. So right now only three are the market leader. One is the Software AG Webmethod, MuleSoft and TIBCO. So these three tools, and all these tools have a same architecture point of view. One integration tool and many partners. Okay. Many times I said that we are changing format from one format to another in Webmethod. This is a small image where mapping is happening from one format to another format. So this mapping, so one field goes to another field, might be one field goes to 10 different fields, or changing a format. For example, date format DDMMYY. I wanted to receive DDMMYY, but another system wanted to say MMMDDYY. It can happen, MMDDYY. So any format they wanted as a date, timestamp, full timestamp, only date, only time. They can see whatever their system is capable. So this is a sample, and that's what we are doing here. Whenever the data came to web method convert from one to another format. Okay, this is another example. So converting just this receiver data, we are mapping to another format. Here is a plain mapping. Sometimes we need to do conversion. For example, date conversion, string conversion, concat to strings, and many other operations. Okay, so in web method, which are all sub tools or component inside that, or we can say here protocols, which are all protocol web method supports. 99.99% protocol are supported by web method. There is I never see that as protocol that is not supported by web method. HTTP, HTTPS, JMS, XML, JSON, SMTP, OAuth, there are protocols, standards, everything. So I talk about SAP. So they have a specific adapter for SAP, so they can easily talk between you and SAP. You don't need to do the coding to communicate with them. Web method has own. They have given adapters. For example, I wanted to communicate with the Oracle database. I don't need to care. I just need to configure 5 to 6 parameter, and I am able to communicate with Oracle. If tomorrow the partner wanted to change from Oracle to SQL, I don't care. I just wanted to change 3 parameter out of that, and my connection started. Okay. So the component list from web method. So integration server, the server which serves the request, which do the transformation. Okay. Adapter, different adapter to communicate with different application, like Oracle, or your SAP is one application. Then Salesforce is a major application in market. So those kind of applications, we have a specific adapters. They are using multiple people in market. Universal messaging, web method designer. Designer is where we are doing our coding, and this coding is very simple. You don't need to learn any syntax. Only for drag and drop kind of things, and that done. Enterprise gateway, ATS, ASG, these are the different deployer to do a deployment, SOP UI, REST API, Terracotta, and these are many. Only 5 to 6, the one which I have highlighted, are enough to understand complete web method. Okay, so here we will stop about web method. In next lecture we will start seeing how to download, how to install, and next process for web method. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you very much.